So does anybody here just as a hobby or for fun maybe play poker at all? A couple of you. I used to play it for a living for a few years, and this game has been described by some people as hours of boredom punctuated by moments of terror. Fortunately, I'm not going to make you experience either of those emotions today, I hope. But in those hours of boredom, you had to fill a lot of the time. One of the ways I filled the time was through poker chip tricks. And I thought they were fun, but even if you don't play poker, you can do these at home with coins. And they also, as you'll see, they can help improve your manual dexterity, separation of limbs, separation of the fingers, that kind of thing. Like I said, they can be fun. So I'm going to show you a few real quick. I'll demonstrate them right now. The first one's going to be the shuffle. You take two stacks of chips and shuffle them together. Then what's called a twirl. Do that. And then the knuckle roll. Don't worry, I'm going to take you through these step by step, one at a time. The first one, and I put the PowerPoint up here just in case you can't see my fingers. For the other two, I can walk around a little bit and show you closer. I gave the PowerPoint up there just so you can see some of the hand positions if I'm a little too far away. So I've given you 8 chips each. If you want to participate, if you don't, that's fine. I hurt my feelings. If you're feeling adventurous, use 2 stacks of 4. If you're feeling like you're going to send chips flying all over the room, feel free to just use 2 stacks of 3. I'm going to use 2 stacks of chips. 2 stacks of 6 because I'm show off. Alright, now the first thing to do is just put them in 2 even stacks right next to each other like so. Now for your finger placement, you're going to make kind of a claw like this, where your thumb and index finger are going to sit on the outside of the one chip, your ring and pinky finger on the outside of the other, and your middle finger right in the middle, like this. See how I'm doing this? Just 2 on the outside, 2 on the inside, and 1 in the middle. And what you're going to do is you're going to use your middle finger to kind of slowly lift up the chips while using your outer fingers to push them together, like so. Start to demonstrate. And don't worry, it took me a long time to get it. With practice, this becomes kind of second nature. You got it. Like I said, if you just do 2 stacks of 3, if you're having trouble, it can be a little easier. Remember, use your middle finger to lift and your outer fingers to push in simultaneously. Alright, now I'm going to move on to the next one. It's called the twirl. This one I'll get up and a little closer. You're going to take 3 chips, and you're going to hold them between your thumb and your index finger, like so. Alright, now you're going to do 2 things at once for the next step. You're going to use your middle finger, try not to make any obscene gestures, to pull out the middle chip so that it rests between your ring finger and your thumb. Watch me do it a couple of times. Your middle finger pulls it out, and like that. And then I'll show you that first step again. Use your middle finger to just kind of slide it out. See chips flying all over the place. It's alright. And remember, when you're holding them, hold them firmly, but don't squeeze them real tight, because then you're going to not be able to slide it out. So hold it firmly, but loosely. Right. Now, when you get to this point, for those of you who have, you can use your middle finger here to twirl the chip around. And then use your bottom 2 fingers to push it back in. Can't even get it. Like I said, these 2 require a lot of practice. I stand at poker tables and have chips flying across the room. People get mad at me all the time.
What's the trick to grab the middle one and not like the other 2?
Really, a lot of it's just in the grip. Don't squeeze it too tight, and just kind of. If you want to cheat a little bit, you can start it with it sticking out a little bit as well. That's a good beginning.
Probably sausage.
First trick I'm going to show you. One I think is kind of cool. I think it kind of makes you look a little bit like a pirate when you do it. This is known as the knuckle roll, where you just roll it over your knuckles like so. Now to start off, just 1 chip. Now hold it between your thumb and index finger like that, with most of the chip sticking out straight up. Now what you're going to do is you're going to lift your middle finger and then let it fall underneath the middle finger, and then have your middle finger come down on it. This is kind of tight and demonstrate in slow motion. Like so. Going through the first part again. So let the middle finger raise, and let it fall underneath and bring it back down. And then you're just going to repeat the same process one step over. You raise your ring finger and let it come down upon it. Raise your finger, let it come down upon it. Like I said, about the way drummers talk about their separation of limbs, you get separation of fingers when you do this. You get a lot more manual dexterity. Because you're probably thinking, all your fingers are moving at once because you're used to using your hand all at once. Put the hand there. Don't worry about it. Like I said, when you start practicing these, chips fly all over the place. So just to review real quick, showing you 3 tricks. The shuffle, like so. I can get that first thing called. Twirl. Just take it, flip it around, and then the knuckle roll. Again, if you have poker chips at home, you can try these at home. If not, you can do them with quarters. I find quarters a little small because I'm so conditioned to doing them with chips because they're larger. And have fun. And you can actually do home mistakes. Yeah, enjoy.